We also care a great deal about celebrating the multilingual assets in our workforce. And so my office has actually, we in the city serve people in the languages they're most comfortably speaking. So English is not universal. In our school system, we translate documents into 10 different languages. Every school building in the city of New York, we have 1,700 schools. Every school building in the city of New York has a poster that says welcome. And it says it, and then it says, if you have questions, you can visit your parent coordinator or your district family advocate, see the information below. And that's translated into 10 different languages. We want people to know that we are there to serve them. And so we actually took a survey of people in our city who speak languages other than English. And we said, how many of you would be willing to give us and help us when we need help? And so people came forward and we said, now we're going to test you. Because if we're going to serve people, we want to make sure that you speak the language very, very well. Because we never want to misrepresent someone's engagement, either in a translated experience or an interpreted experience. So we created, like the UN, a New York City certification program. We certified over 1,000 people. I think the number now is like 1,031 in several, in 40-something languages. Those individuals each get a pin, and they essentially help us help New Yorkers, help us better serve New Yorkers. We translate documents, we interpret when needed. If a person isn't available, there is a phone number to call, but we are there. Our mayor strongly believes that in order for people to understand what is entitled to them and what we are asking of them, we need to speak with them in the languages they're most comfortably communicating in. And so we hold ourselves to that standard.
Do you advertise it in any way? I mean,
English is the spoken language, but I speak Spanish every day at my job, every day. I give speeches in Spanish. The mayor studies Spanish every day. We translate materials so that people can best understand services. And so the sort of working language that we work with is English, right? It is our mother tongue. But we don't say this is an English-only city.
No, but I mean, it could also be perhaps that the sign in English would be bigger than the sign in Chinese. And
sometimes it is.
Which would make it clear that it used to be an English city.
So here's an example. I actually shared with, during these past couple of days, some strategies that we use. And so I shared with you the posters in our school system. In our social services department, our department that provides public assistance and public welfare programming, we give every client that comes an I speak card. And in the front it says, I speak, and on the back it says Arabic, Chinese, Russian, Italian, Korean, Mandarin, and then it says other. And so, Haitian Creole or whatever, and someone can write it. If it's Wolof, they can write Wolof. If it's Tagalog, they can write Tagalog. If it's Portuguese, they could write that. Right? We would help them, and we would do that. So when they go to a service provider, they can automatically show that card, and that facilitates the exchange. The card is written in English. It says I speak, right? But it's understood that we are going to serve them in the language they're most comfortably speaking.
But finally, I mean, because you were also explaining about the civic classes and citizenship test, you have to learn English in order to get...
It is essential for integration, right? Linguistic integration is pretty critical. And so English helps a parent. So the best way that I can define the importance of English is a parent's ability to learn English helps them better navigate our city, better helps them confidently navigate our city, better helps them provide opportunity and assistance to their children. Overwhelmingly, there are better health outcomes, there are better economic opportunities, there are better employment opportunities.